Alright guys, how you doing? In this video we're going to have a quick look at my Slash and my X-Maxx, the two RCs that we took out bashing for the past couple of days. So starting off with the X-Maxx, actually no damage at all apart from the body. I mean the body was pretty trashed anyway, and yeah, they just don't last. I mean if you're doing a lot of bashing guys, use the Russian bodies. Rest of the truck, perfect. I mean, we aired this thing out. I mean, it doesn't look like it on the video, but that drop-off that we done, that was easily over 40 foot, probably 50 foot. I know it doesn't look it on the video, guys, but that really was a big drop-off. And no damage at all. I mean, these couple of screws here came out the bumper, and that made the bumper sort of get caught underneath. But apart from that, we just screwed that back on, and perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. So we can stick that back on the shelf, ready for another day. The Slash, that didn't do too well. By the way, somebody did ask me in one of the comments, what is this inner body cover thingamajig? It's from J Concepts, and it just sort of velcros on. I was running this thing on 6S and broke the drive shaft, so I've got a spare. I can fix that now. Then kind of blew a chunk of the tyre out, which is a bit of a shame because these are brand new tyres. And then I got a bit carried away and just let it have it. And what happened then was, look, the solder come off of here. So I'm not sure if I've done any damage to the motor, because these are not really officially rated to run on 6S. The ESC is, motor not really. They say 4S on the package, but then it also says it can take 100,000 RPM. So I don't know, I'm not really sure. But I'll definitely let it get too hot. So I'm going to solder that back on, see if it works. And the only other damage I can see on here was the rear shock tower. It just sort of split under here, look. So I'm probably going to end up getting some RPM ones. I'm not sure if RPM make these shock towers. They probably do. So I'll get some of them on there. So alright guys, let's get it repaired. Alright, so this bit here, I'm just going to temporarily chuck a little bit of hot glue on there just to hold it together until I get my new RPM mount. Hopefully, all that I've got to do is just solder this wire back onto the motor and then it lives again. And all I've got to do is just hopefully be a little bit more careful with it in future. That's what I'm hoping, because these motors are not that cheap. Alright, so just before we try it out, guys, I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Spike. He built me this hammer, and guys, that is absolutely awesome. Handmade. It is genuinely one of the best presents that anyone's ever given me. I mean, you know, it's easy just to go into a shop and to buy a present, but for someone to actually go and make something, you know, with their own hands, and it took him quite a few hours to make this, that really does mean a lot. And the beauty with this thing is, look, it's got a brass one end, lead on the other end, so because so many times Spike said he's been watching my videos, and I've been hitting like hinge pins and stuff in with like at the end of my wrench. But now, I've got a proper little hammer. So, for example, I don't at the moment have a job that I can demonstrate it on, but a lot of the time, these hinge pins are like really stiff to get back in. And I've always been using stuff like that and just sort of beating them back in. But now, I've got the proper tool for the job. And check that out, guys. It's even got my name on there. So guys, I'm going to put a link down below to Spike's channel. He's made a video of how to make this hammer, and he's gone through step by step everything you got to do so you can make your own. And guys, I can't get over how awesome this thing is. Alright, so I got this Turner G 4S battery here. Got some charge in there. Let's give it a blast. Oh, the moment of truth, guys. Oh, I think it's alive. Let's get it in the workshop, guys. Oh! Doesn't sound healthy. Don't know, guys. Oh, and she's getting warm. There's definitely something wrong with that. What about if we run it without the sensor? Maybe the sensor board's fried. Oh, it's definitely poorly, guys. Oh, it's got no power. I think I killed it. I think I definitely killed the motor, guys. It's bloody hot. Yeah, I think that's it. Game over for the old castle. Oh, guys. That's an expensive mistake, that was. Running, you know, I'm sure it would have been fine on 6S for a couple of speed runs, but not holding it flat out for as long as I did, that just really overheated it. It must have done something inside the motor. So I'm going to, for now, stick this motor back in, take this one apart, and just have a look what's going on in there. Jesus, guys, that is hot. I barely run it, and it's almost untouchable. It's got no compression left. It must have killed all the magnets. Oh, seized bearing in there, look, guys. Let's quickly whip that out and have a look what's going on. Oh, and check it out, guys. We get to use Spike's hammer. See, before, I'll be putting that in there like that, and I'll be beating the end of this with a wrench. But now, I can use almost a proper tool for the job. This isn't the proper tool, obviously, but this one definitely is. Oh, look at that. Bearings out. Yeah, completely and utterly seized up. We'll see if we can free them off. I mean, I've got these bearings here, but because it's a motor bearing, I don't think they should really have the rubber seals on there. But if I can't free them off, then they're going to have to go in there. Oh, starting to free off, guys. Not perfect, but it would do for temporary. Perfect! Oh, doesn't fit. I think I'm going to have to turn the ESC round. Yeah, look at that. That motor's a lot shorter than the standard Traxxas one. A lot of people keep saying to me, put in a bigger motor. This is like a 1/8 scale car. And I don't know. I mean, it's heavier. And because I use my slash mainly for bashing, any added weight is going to make it break more. So, I don't know, I might try it one day. What do you reckon? Give me a note in the comments. Alright, hopefully it's going to work now. Alright, so now I guess you're wondering what's gone wrong inside the castle motor. Oh, guys, it does stink in there. So I'm guessing one of these windings have gone somewhere. It can't be the sensor board because I tried running it without the sensor lead and it still didn't run right. So I'm guessing one of these wires in here are gone. And also, it's probably lost the strength in these magnets. So, guys, if you're going to run this motor on 6S, yes, it can take it for a little while, but just don't let it get too hot. That's pretty much what kills any electric motor. You overheat them, and that's it. They're gone. So you've got to gear them right. I mean, I could have geared this thing down a lot more, you know, like a bigger spur gear or a smaller pinion, and it probably would have taken the 6S. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to say. Alright, guys. Hope you liked that video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash that bell button to stay notified. The weather's getting better in the UK now. We're going to be doing a lot more bashing. We're going to get some of these cars out. We're going to get the X-Maxes out. A lot more bashing, guys. Alright, guys. See you soon.